Hello students, how have you been today? You are okay? Our lesson topic for today is Unit 10, Poverty and Development. That is language focus. The part is a revision. We are going to revise some part of the language that we have discussed so far in different units. Before I'm going to start the session, I would like to introduce you its objective. You are going to revise ways of expressing cause and effect. This is the issue. In other words, cause and effect means you come across with some books that is reason and result. Very nice. Now let's look at these sample sentences on the screen. Examples of cause and effect. Which one is the cause and which one is an effect? Take time and then try to identify the cause and the effect of these two sentences. The cause is what? Here you have. This is a cause. Smoking cigarettes is a cause. And finally, what is the consequence? The result is what? Yeah. Okay? The smoker exposed to what? Lung cancer. Therefore, you have to think about leads to is very important word so as to join to a related idea so as to express cause and effect. Come again, number 2. He must be asleep for there is no light in his room. He must be asleep. There is no light in his room. So he must be asleep is what? This is, it's obvious that. A result. The result is what? Sleep. Why? Why he must be asleep? That's why, because of what? No light in his room. That is the cause. You see, cause and effects can be joined by this form 4. That's it. Come again. Since he hadn't paid the rent, he was told to vacate the room. Very nice. Come on again. Since is a very important one. Since he hadn't paid the rent, this is, what's that? Interesting cause. You are okay. Good. He hadn't paid, right? Hadn't paid the rent, that is a cause. And finally, what is the result? Definitely, they told him to vacate, yeah, to leave the home. That is, to vacate the room is the result, the effect. Come again. It was raining, so we stayed at home. Look at this one. It was raining. We stayed at home. Which one is the cause? It's an interesting one. It's raining. It was raining. It's a cause. And then the effect is stayed at home. Still now it's joined by so. Here now, don't forget that causes, devices, at the same time, the devices which stand for joining, results are also important to join cause and effect. As he hadn't arrived yet, we will have to go without him, right? We will have to go without him. What is the result? We have to go without him is the result. Hadn't arrived yet, is that is the cause. Still now, it's joined by this form. The poor parents couldn't support the baby. Therefore, they sent him to an orphanage. What is the cause? Yeah, parents couldn't support the baby. That is the cause. What is the result? Yeah, sending him to the orphanage center. Orphanage. That's interesting one. Still now, here is a very important device so as to join these two ideas. Come on again. I was late owing to the fact that the train broke down. Late is what? Was late. It's very important one. This is what? Was late is the effect. Okay, the cause is what? The cause is the train broke down. This is the cause, right? The result is was late. Owing to the fact that, just look at this structure also common, right? I was late, the train broke down. I was late owing to the fact that the train broke down. So cause and effects can be formed in such a way. Now, I would like to give you this activity. Combine the ideas or sentences to cause and effect relationship. Driving fast, find the traffic police. It's obvious that which one is the cause? This is the cause. And then this is the effect or the result. Let's join. If you like, you can write it like this. As he was driving fast, comma, he fined by the traffic police. And instead of us, if you like, you can use that as since. This is a cause. The devices are important. Using devices, as I have just stated earlier, during the period of giving examples, I'm sure that you'll do different kinds of devices. Come again. Alma sat at the corner of the class. She couldn't hear the lecture clearly. The cause is sat at the corner. What's the result? She couldn't hear the lecture clearly. What is the cause? That is her sitting position. So when you join these two ideas together, you can use like this. Since Almaz, right, sat at the corner, right, corner of the class. Now, after you finish, you have to put what? Comma. And then she, this becomes small letter. She couldn't hear the lecture clearly. You can complete the sentence in such a way. He traveled away. He took COVID-19 test. He traveled abroad. He took COVID-19 test. So in this case, you can use here now. What? Traveled abroad is what? The cause. Traveled abroad is up to the cause, right? The effect is having what? Or taking COVID-19 test. He wants to be sure about whether he's affected or not. Hopefully, just you will do these activities in such a ways. She won a Nobel Prize. She did good job. Identify. You can use here now different kinds of devices. He traveled abroad because he took COVID-19 test, because it's possible. As he traveled abroad, he took COVID-19 test is also possible. He traveled abroad, therefore he took COVID-19 test is also possible. You see? Cause and effect devices are possible so as to join these ideas. I'm sure that you will complete the rest of the other activities beautifully. Now, when it comes to second activity, complete the sentences using any of the words or expression. Achieving the Millennium Development Goals. Achieving the Millennium Development Goals. You see? Let's take this one as a cause. What will be the consequence? Achieving the Millennium Development Goals will change our country to the next stage. Yeah, if you like, you can complete in such a way, right? So in such a case, as we achieving the Millennium Development Goals, if you like, we can do like that. As we achieving the Millennium Development Goals, we will change our country to the next stage is also possible. Giving more people access to education. Why? As we are giving more people access to education, we can eradicate what? Literacy from the country. Sustainable development. Since we have sustainable development, our economy becomes what? Bright. Our economy becomes smart. Our economy becomes achievable or valuable, etc. You can do your own expressions, that is using these kind of expressions that we have seen so far. So as to conclude the lesson that we have discussed so far, that was the revision part, the cause and effect, how you are expressing cause and effect. Cause and effect means that is resultant, that is reason. So you can use different kinds of devices so as to join two different ideas with different device markers such as, therefore, since, because. That's all we have for today. Till we meet next time. Goodbye, students.